Best show on WFMU, back for another Tuesday night extravaganza. My name is Tom Scharpling. I'm the host of the best show on WFMU. 3 hours of mirth, music, and mayhem. Here. With you on this very exciting evening. Tonight, we're locking it down. We're racking it up. We're watching while we do a normal show. Sure, I'm going to do a normal show. I'll talk about the Kevin Smith movie that I saw yesterday. I'll talk about all the things, the fun trials and tribulations that go on. But in the meantime, if you didn't know, man, there's an election going on. That's right. The election for mayor of Newbridge is happening tonight. The winner will be announced at 9 p.m. That's right, only 40 minutes. And the mayor of the winner of the gubernatorial election is going to be announced for all to hear. So tell me. Oh, that's right, there's another election going on for president. Oh, brother, who's on these lines, Mike? Jeepers creepers. Let me just back announce the music we heard. We just heard The Replacements. We heard a song called Election Day, which is a bonus track on the newly reissued Pleased to Meet Me CD. Why did I play that? For two reasons. Because today's Election Day, obviously, a dur. And secondly, because it was a request by associate producer Mike. I know what you're saying. Tom, why on earth would you play a request that Mike makes? You know what? Any other day of the week, any other day of the year, I'd agree with you. The stuff this guy tries to push on me to play. He was trying to play the original, the soundtrack to Schnell. He was asking me if I would play his big vocal turn. What kind of monster am I? Which I thought Schnell was dramatic. Apparently it's got songs in it also. But because why did I play Replacements, Election Day for Mike? It's his birthday. Mike? Hold on. This guy tells me to hold on? This guy telling me to hold on. Mike? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Little Tony Randall Favodio Do inflection in there for you. Happy birthday, dear associate producer Mike. Happy birthday to you. I played that song for you, Mike. Before that, we heard from Fleetwood Mac, Walk a Thin Line from the Tusk album. Now, who's going to, where's the best map site for me to be tracking online here with these results coming in? Who's got the best one? The best one. I was set up over at this the Burger King website where they have an electoral map set up, but apparently it wasn't an electoral map. It was a list of locations of Burger Kings around the country. I was wondering why, because they had that king, the Burger King, little versions of his head. Anytime I would click on a state, I thought they were counties or something. It was all versions of his head all over the place. Who out there knows the best electoral map that I can monitor online to watch the results come in. I go over to this Huffington Post thing. That's a train wreck. I can't see anything on that dump of a site. And then I'm looking at this CNN site. I don't know about that. Back to the music, Tom. What else did we hear? Tommy James and the Shondells. Run, Run, Baby, Run, the B-side of the Mirage single. And starting us off, as always, not as always, starting us off to this week, Hit It and Quit It by the Funkadelic from the Maggot Brain album. Let's go to the phones. Mike says, some good callers, some not good callers in this batch. We will find out. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
This is Michael K. from Pittsburgh, from the Cynics.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty darn good. You know, I'm calling here from the heart of racist, ignorant Western PA.
That's true.
Pittsburgh.
That's true. That is, it's very racist out there.
I actually really called to talk about the real election, the Mayo gubernatorial Newbridge election. But just as two quick asides before we get to that, let's talk about this other little election that's going on. You mentioned the CNN. Now, I understand. I totally understand that CNN hasn't really been doing any news since Judy Woodruff left. Mm-hmm. But I saw it the other afternoon, and on the crawl, on the crawl on the bottom where they used to have like news headlines, they had like this. They had people like saying things from Twitter and from MySpace. And I don't know, this bonehead Rick Sanchez was on or something, or one of those afternoon boneheads. But yeah, it's like they've completely we've given up so much we can't even write headlines anymore.
You want to know what?
We're just going to have a constant stream of just idiotic nonsense.
Look here, Michael K. I agree with you, Michael K. from the Cynics. This is what I says about this.
You like the interactive, don't you?
No, I don't. I was watching CNN yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm watching this thing. Somebody sent me some link. I'm asking where I can watch the map. They sent me something, the Second Life, which is it's like the. I might as well watch. It's like some that fake world, a fake computer world. Well, I'm gonna.
Wait, you're getting this through CNN? How are you getting this?
No, let me finish my point. I was a little sidetracked. Somebody just sent me a link. Well, I said, hey, where do I get a good electoral map? They just sent me a thing saying, hey, there's a map in Second Life, which is something where you get to live your fantasy life on the computer.
I get it, yeah.
I'm not going to go check it on there. See, guess who the leader is? The Zorgon the Elder is our overlord. Some science fiction thing.
Hey, as long as if it would be Dr. Smith, I would vote for him.
Hey, this is my show. I'm on the floor. There's people want Kid Jersey to do his thing here.
Okay. You
roll with me. You're Ed McMahon right now.
All right.
You're Ed McMahon. I'm Johnny Carson right now. Okay?
Okay.
Because I'm checking this. Who's gonna win on this Second Life electoral map? Neo, Morpheus. Sick. Well, thanks, Ed. So anyway. I'm watching this CNN yesterday. This is the cable news network. I watched for 2 hours. I didn't see one bit of news. Somehow, there was they couldn't have avoided the news more. It was all, they would just go talk to some dummies like, let's talk to undecided people.
They didn't have David Cassidy on to ask?
Okay, you burnt it. Heave ho. This guy's chiming in on that. He's doing his own show where I'm his sidekick. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, Scharpling.
Hello, Spike. How are you?
I'm very pleased.
Are you fired up for the election?
Yes. What was this one problem?
What's that?
I didn't see any results for Mayor of Newbridge. I was looking for a site where I can look up that information.
It's coming up, buddy. It's coming up. So tell me here, did you vote today?
Yes, I did.
And you legally can vote now? I thought there was a thing where voting rights get taken away.
No, my rights have never been taken away.
Okay. All right. You know what I says to you? Good job voting, Spike. Good job. Who did you vote for? McCain?
Of course not.
I'm just teasing. I'm
bite
teasing.
your tongue.
I'm teasing.
I know. I voted the American way.
You think he's going to win? You think Obama can win this?
Oh, God,
Spike?
I hope so. He already won Pennsylvania.
He did?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm not kidding.
You're not pulling a fast one on me.
No.
You're not teasing me with this.
No.
Where's the best electoral map? I'm trying to check this thing out. Go to 538.com. I'm looking at these graphs. What do I got to work at Kinko's to navigate through this thing? I just want a simple map up on the thing that I can look at. That's all I want. So
what I really called about was Debbie's wedding.
You were at wait, hold on a second. Now this is a little bone of contention that I have with you. I was at the WFMU record fair a week and a half ago, which was spectacular, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of fun, and one of the events that went down at the wedding was the wedding of DJ Debbie at WFMU.
Yes.
She got married.
Yes.
You were in attendance?
Yes, I was.
Now, can I ask you something?
Yes.
I was in attendance.
Yeah.
Why on earth wouldn't you find me? Why wouldn't you?
I saw you there.
Why didn't you introduce yourself?
Because I was way on the other side with a whole pack of people,
So you wait.
in front of me.
You wait 5 minutes. You wait till the pack clears out. Then you come up, you say, "Hello, Tom."
Oh, but that would have ruined the mistake.
The mistake of what?
No, not mistake. Mystique.
The mystique of what?
Of me.
Trust me, there ain't that much mystique.
You know? I mean, I could have yelled out, "Where's Debbie?" like some people have pointed out.
Yes.
But I didn't do that. No, I was very respectful.
Well, you should have come up and said hi. I just wanted to meet you.
Oh, I know.
I think we could be friends.
Oh, I know.
You don't think we can be friends? You don't think we have that?
Oh, no, I think we can be friends, but I was way on the other side. I was standing like where the entrance to the restrooms were.
This was not Grand Central Station. Was there 10 people between us? You push your way through.
No, there was more than 10 people.
I don't care if there's 100 people. You say, "Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me." Then you come up to me and you say, "Hello, Tom."
Oh, but I would have interrupted the wedding because this was during the wedding.
I wasn't going anywhere. I was there the whole
but
day.
I didn't want to ruin the wedding.
Oh, Spike.
I know.
I wanted to meet you.
I know. A lot of people wanted to meet me that were at the record fair.
You want to know what this? You know what this is a testament to? This conversation? How distracted I am by this election. The fact that I'm having this conversation where I'm just talking. You've got the upper hand right now. You're saying, I know. A lot of people wanted to meet me, and I'm like, how come you didn't say hi to me? I'm talking like one of Andrew Dice Clay's, like when he does the wimpy guy character, like when he's like, when it's like, I'm sorry, honey, I just wanted to. So did you buy anything at the record fair?
Oh, actually, I bought 2 DVDs.
What kind of DVDs? Rock music?
Oh, yeah, one was Go, Johnny, Go.
Go, Johnny, Go?
It was a movie, Alan Freed.
Okay, an Alan Freed movie.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
I think something about the 60s.
Something about the 60s?
Yeah, I haven't watched them yet, but it has to do, 60s music.
Did you get it from the table that had all those cool DVDs on it?
Yes.
That's a good table. That guy's one of the best.
Yeah, the guy with the ponytail.
Man, a lot of ponytails with that thing.
No, but the person I brought the DVDs from had a ponytail.
Uh-huh. You know what I say to you, Spike?
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to do when if Obama wins? What are we going to do?
Oh, I'm going to pop open some champagne.
Uh-huh. What if he loses, though? What if he loses?
Oh, I'm going to pack my bags and go to Canada.
Really?
The thought of that McCain and that woman, that Palin woman.
I know.
Oh, just the thought.
The thought of them winning, it's gross.
I know, it's barf-inducing.
Look, New Jersey just did the right thing. New Jersey went to Obama. That's how we do it in New Jersey. Right, Mike?
I know New York voted for him.
New York,
I
actually,
stood
they're
online
saying...
for 2 hours.
New York, they're saying 65% McCain, 33% Obama right now, with 99% of the precincts reporting. No, I'm teasing.
I know. But I stood online for 2 hours.
You did?
Yes.
Did you have a snack with you?
I had my iPod. I didn't have any food.
You didn't have a granola bar with you?
No. If I had known I was going to be there for 2 hours, I would have brought something.
Mm-hmm. Come on, states. We can do this, right? We can do this, can't we?
Well, I last saw that Obama has 83, electoral votes, and the old man has 33 or 34.
How many does Obama have?
83. The last that I saw.
All right, Spike. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Okay.
Call me back later.
Very good.
Call me. This is a different show. You're allowed to call more than once. Call me back later.
Okay. Very.
Heave-ho. And I'm also going to make this clear right now. If you are someone from a state that is supposed to win for Obama, but goes to McCain, 3-month ban. You're not allowed to call. 3-month ban. I just got a 270 to win. I got a thing for. This map's as blank as can be. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, who's this?
This is Lori.
From
Miami.
What's going to happen with Florida?
Well, I'm looking right now, actually on CNN, and 36% of the precincts have reported, and Obama is in the lead. A second ago, it was 53%. Now it's 52% Obama, 47% McCain. Oh, I sound like Campbell Brown here.
So we're at how many percent?
52% in favor of Obama.
Uh-huh.
And I'm hoping for the best. I'm so scared. I'm more nervous than I thought I would be.
I've been sick all day.
I've been crying. I saw Obama and Michelle cast their vote with the kids by their side.
Yeah.
I started crying. I don't know why. It was emotional.
Here's another thing I got to tell you.
What?
You call 7-second delay. You never fulfilled all 4 of the... you were supposed to mention my show 4 times, right?
No, you said 3 times.
And did you mention it 3 times? No. How many times did you mention it? 2?
No, I'm pretty sure I did mention it 3 times.
I don't think you did.
Well...
One more. You got one more.
Okay, I will next time I call.
3-month ban for anybody from a state that should go to Obama that doesn't go to Obama.
Well, we're a swing state.
No, you're supposed to go. Supposed to.
Well, hopefully.
3-month ban.
I was just telling Mike, by the way, happy birthday, Mike.
Yes, happy birthday to Mike.
That I met a dog at LaGuardia Airport, a little Brussels Griffon named Herzog.
You met a dog.
Well, I spoke with the owner, and the owner told me that the dog's name was Herzog.
Really?
Yes.
Herzog, as in Werner Herzog?
Yes, I asked, and he clarified yes, because apparently his friend is really into Herzog.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
That's creepy.
I asked the guy if the dog can do a little chicken dance.
Guy naming his dog after Werner Herzog.
What's wrong with that?
Guy should get his dog taken away from him. It's probably Hertz
It was
dog.
a sweet dog. I petted The dog.
You petted the... Is it pet? You pet the dog. You
I
didn't
pet the dog.
You didn't petted the dog.
I'm a little drunk, actually, this one time.
Are you drunk right now? You had a little bit to drink?
Well, I'm nervous.
You're nervous? What, you have a little Goldschlager?
No. No.
Mike is out there drinking. Like weird stuff, though.
I'm scared for him.
Weird.
What's going on?
Weird stuff. It's in a Snapple bottle.
He's drinking... What is he putting in his Snapple bottle? Vodka?
Might just be Snapple.
I think it might be Snapple.
But it's blue.
There's some blue Snapple?
I don't know. Mike's drinking it.
What,
Call back later.
Windex?
Lori, I'm appointing you tonight. You are one of my reporters for this evening. Call back with updates.
Okay.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this is Nick from Milwaukee.
Nick from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That's right.
You're supposed to go blue.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hoping for.
What's going on? Where are we at? Where are we at, buddy?
It looks like it's 102 to 34 right now, so holding strong right now.
Holding strong.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you, if Virginia doesn't go to Obama, they're all out. I don't want to hear from anyone from Virginia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Where's Virginia at right now?
Let me check really quick. My computer's freezing up on me, so I can't really check.
Don't worry.
It's looking like it's going McCain right now, 54 to 45.
Sick. That's sick.
I know.
Those
What's the world coming to?
Come on, hillbillies. Do the right thing, you weird mountain people.
I've already scolded my brother because he lives in Tennessee and they went McCain already, so...
She lives in Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah, so, everyone saw that one coming, I think.
Yeah, I don't think Tennessee was... I think we got another 400 years to go before Obama could win in Tennessee.
Yeah, well, my brother did his part, so, I guess that's all we could ask for.
What was his part?
He voted for Obama.
Okay, good.
Yeah, good enough.
Thanks, buddy. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, this is Charlie in Seattle.
Charlie in Seattle. How are you tonight, Charlie?
I'm all right. I'm standing outside. I hope it's not too loud.
That's okay.
I was wondering if you heard Mike's up Francesa today.
I heard a little bit of it. I heard him talking about the election.
All election coverage.
And I had to shut it off because apparently 98% of the people who listen to sports radio are hardcore McCain people.
They're like perverse conservatives. It was like listening to Glenn Beck or something.
Yeah, it's this crowd, these dimwits, don't have two nickels to rub together. Worried about as if they think these mutants listening to WFAN.
Yeah.
These people talking about it as if they're going to get all the cool stuff they've got taken away from them somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Like Aqueduct and Mets box scores is all they need in life. And it's
exactly. Yeah.
And one guy actually linked McCain's performance to A-Rod in the postseason.
McCain, you would compare McCain's performance to A-Rod in the postseason.
Yeah, he said he was disappointing because he was stumbling.
Well, look at this thing. This is the thing about McCain. Did you watch Saturday Night Live the other night?
On Saturday or last night?
No, with McCain on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like from the weekend when he was doing the QVC thing.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy wanted to be on Saturday Night Live?
No.
On Saturday, 2 days before the election, this guy's standing on this stage. He's saying to himself, I'm here next to an actress doing a fake version of my running mate.
Yeah.
And I'm acting in a sketch that pretty much it's like I'm in a sketch that they could have had Daryl Hammond do.
Better, funnier.
Yeah, but they would have that's this humiliating sketch he's doing. This guy's up there standing 2 feet away from this guy's standing 2 feet away from Tina Fey as she's going rogue, holding up the Palin 2012. This is the real guy.
Yeah.
The real guy standing there doing a skit that should have been done by somebody doing a McCain impression.
Leader of the free world.
Exactly. That's what this guy's doing. This guy knows it's over. You know, this is the thing about McCain. He doesn't want to be president. He doesn't. He's just running because he doesn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
This is what he's been doing for 30 years. So he's just doing it.
It collapsed.
If he won tonight, God forbid this guy won, he would cry. He would start crying like bad crying. Not happy crying, sad crying. He would go, I can't do this. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I don't want to be president. He would weep.
Yeah.
Weep. Thank you. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, Tom.
Yes.
Hi, this is Jack from Portland.
Jack from Portland. How are you? Portland, Maine or Oregon?
Portland, Oregon.
What was that
the blue
laugh?
state.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, Portland, Maine. What do you think? Portland, Maine's not blue?
Is it? I don't know.
You electoral dummy. Is it? Yeah, it's up in New England. Might want to check it out one of these days. (201-209-9368). We are 10 minutes away from me going through and announcing the winner of the Newbridge gubernatorial election. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, it's Mike in Manhattan. How you doing tonight?
Mike in Manhattan. What part of Manhattan are you in?
I'm West Midtown.
West Midtown?
Like Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, sure.
Kind of in the border.
I hear you.
I just wanted to ask if you got one of those pamphlets at your doorstep today saying that the election for Democrats was tomorrow.
I did not.
Did you hear about
this?
I
heard about those, though.
Yeah,
creepy.
It happened.
What kind of creep does that?
In Pennsylvania.
What kind of creep can look themselves in the mirror and do that?
You're Republicans, I guess. Republican shills.
You got to be a grade A animal. You got to know you're going to hell when you do that. You just know you're going to hell.
But you know what's worse, Tom?
What's that?
That in the same state, the same group actually went around. I don't know if it was the same group, but similar. They put in more impoverished areas. They put sheets on people's doors saying that if you had any outstanding parking tickets or things like that, that they would arrest you at the polling place.
What's wrong with these monsters?
Oh, I know, crazy.
You know, you seriously. Again, I said it. You know, you're going to hell when you do that.
I hope they do, so that I can laugh from above, man. I played it clean and cool.
That's what I gotta do. I gotta start playing it cool. I'm playing it too much like McCain, like Krabby.
Yeah.
I'm yelling too much.
Deep breaths, calm blue ocean.
Deep breaths. I gotta start running this thing like Obama. And I'm telling you.
Playing basketball at 7 in the morning.
Exactly. I should have been out there playing air hockey at 7 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Pinball, skee-ball, keeping it Jersey.
Look, I play air hockey with all these guys at work, right?
Yeah.
I clobber them. These guys can't even come close to me. I've been on this hot streak for 2 weeks, leveling. I'm telling you. They stand up, I sit them down. They stand up, I sit them down.
Quick air hockey question. I play with a couple of guys from New York.
Let me finish my point before you get to your question.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't touch the mallet today. You know why?
Why's that?
This is bad luck. Think about it.
That's
the guy who's been hot for 2 weeks loses on November 4th? No. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch.
No. You're stooping down to their level.
I wasn't going to jinx Obama.
Good man.
Thank you.
Quick air hockey question.
Go ahead.
Do you lift your hand when you're playing, or you got to say you got to have your hand down the whole time?
What do you mean, lift the mallet off the table?
You got it.
Never.
Right. Thank you.
That's how you don't play it. There's no topping.
Thank you. I play with guys. They say no. That's it. That's because it looks so cool when you do it. And I'm
Guy's an idiot.
Oh no.
Guy's an idiot. He has no idea what he's talking. This is a boardwalk air hockey player.
Thank you.
The guy plays air hockey on the boardwalk. It's trash. That's boardwalk trash.
Yeah, no class.
A guy's probably guy like that should focus more on the fried Oreos. Deep fried Oreos and the funnel cake.
The
Worry about
candy.
his Coors ice cream. Is it Coors or Coles?
What is it? It's Coles.
Coles, yeah, he's too worried about that. Go down there, play air hockey. Guy lifting them. I watch these slobs play air hockey on the boardwalk. I do everything I can not to toss my funnel cake.
Yeah.
When I'm watching that.
You're on
These
the
guys-
stuff in their face with $10 cheesesteaks.
They're lifting the mallet. These guys are lifting the mallet.
They put their thumbs on the table.
They're touching the
thing.
table. They reach out. They touch the puck with their hand.
Ah.
You know, they're going over the line.
Horrible.
They're topping. They slap the mallet on top of the puck and drag it. Can't do any of that stuff.
No. Unbelievable.
Sick.
Well,
Thanks,
you have
buddy.
a good night, Tom.
You have a great night. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom. It's Julie from Cincinnati. Mike said it's his birthday, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Ohio's going to win for Obama.
What's that?
Ohio will be for Obama.
Telling you right now. If Ohio goes for Obama?
They are.
No, if.
There's only, I know 2 people, not including the crazy people I know, who are voting for Obama.
Sure, so...
I mean, who are not.
So that proves it.
No, it doesn't.
Why don't they just call it right now, based on your little?
Well, they ought to, right?
Yeah, they ought to. What's up with Virginia? Look at this.
Hey, that's insane. That made me sick. I was walking my dog, and I saw a TV at some place that said that, and I was like, yuck. I got to go home now.
They should drop a bomb. I'm telling you right now. Virginia?
Yes.
I'm done with Virginia. I don't want to hear nothing from Virginia. No, I'll play an honor roll. Nope, nothing. Nothing
but
from
Ohio,
Virginia.
I swear, like on my whole street,
Yeah?
I live in Cincinnati, and that's like always red. And there's like, I think, I'm not going to offend anyone anyway. There's one sign on my street.
For what? For Obama?
No, for the other side.
You can say his name.
McCain and Palin, but it's not bad. The bad things I was about to say weren't about McCain and Palin.
Good. Well, let's keep it.
Everyone's already said those.
Let's keep it balanced. I'm already letting you call in earlier than your ban because tonight's a special show.
I know, and no one from Ohio has called yet to represent the worst Republican state.
Well, this is it, Julie. It is your responsibility to call up and track Ohio.
I'm tracking it.
Okay, but you keep calling.
Oh,
Thank
really?
you. Yeah. Oh, yes.
You might be sorry, but that's okay.
You have a good night. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, what's going on? It's Frank from Weehawken.
Frank from Weehawken. How are things in Weehawken tonight?
Good. I'm just getting back from work now. I'm sort of thrown off because I wasn't expecting to follow Julie from Cincinnati, but let me forge ahead anyway. How was your off week the past week?
That was very good. Very good. I got a little story to tell about that.
Yeah. I'm just trying to avoid too much electoral coverage because I've been out of the mix today. I've been on a job site all day. I just got my voting in the morning, and I haven't been following it. I don't like spoilers. It's like hearing the ending of the movie and stuff. So I read about like the Black Panthers that have been out at some of the places. I heard shout out to Mike from Manhattan about talking about like the different corruption going on. But I heard about like Black Panthers over at some poll sites intimidating people and all that crazy stuff that's going on. It's sort of nuts. How was it over in your area? I don't know if you addressed it yet. I mean, over me it was just a long line.
This is the beauty of living in New Jersey in the suburbs. I'll tell you right now. People waiting on these lines, waiting a half hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. You live in the New Jersey suburbs. They got 9 voting districts. They got 9 schools with voting booths set up all over the town that you go to. That set up. They got you covered up, down, left, right, every which way. You're covered. So I had no problem.
Gotcha, excellent. Yeah, no, mine was pretty smooth sailing, and everyone kept their safe distance. Everyone kept it clean, kept it respectable. So far from my end, my voting experience has been all right. I've been out of the voting game last year. Last election, I'm sad to admit I didn't vote because I was just not happy with either choice. But this year, I figured I'm not really happy with either choice, but I better make a stand while you still can vote. I mean, who knows what's going to happen?
Exactly.
Either you.
What? Are they taking the vote away? Oh, brother. I gotta get out of here. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, this is David from Virginia.
David from Virginia.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. I look forward. This might be your final call until February.
Well, that's exactly why I called. I wanted to do it as a way of assuring myself that it's going to turn around. Virginia's going to be fine, sir.
You think Virginia's going to come out for Obama?
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the totals from the different counties, and all the southern red counties, they're reporting 90-95%, but all the big blue counties up north are only reporting 9-10%.
So they're not done yet, is what you're saying?
Yes, lots of votes to be counted, especially in areas that should be going for Obama.
So you think this could happen?
I certainly hope so. All
right, we'll see. You better make it happen, or are gone.
So if they lose, you're not going to play
listen.
any bands from Virginia.
No.
Is that what you said?
No Discord, no honor roll, no guar. I play nothing from Virginia.
Does Discord count? The Discord house is technically in Arlington, Virginia.
I know. It's done. Discord is done.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see.
Well, Arlington's gonna help win Virginia for Obama tonight, Tom.
Well, you better cross your toes and fingers on that one.
He's up 67 to 32% in Arlington with 10% reporting. So.
Okay. We'll see.
That's all.
Don't drop the ball, Virginia. How embarrassed would you be if North Carolina came through for Obama and Virginia didn't?
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine that?
That would be really bizarre.
It'd be sick.
It would. I might have to move to Charlotte or something.
Yes. All right, David. Thank you. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom.
Yes?
This is Adam from Ohio.
Adam from Ohio.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going to happen in Ohio tonight, Adam?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to go blue. I live in Athens, and I think this is definitely a blue area.
You think it's a blue area? You think it's going to happen?
I think so. I think we can do it. I think we can pull it out.
Well, I hope so.
I actually called up because I wanted to see if I wanted to replace Julie from Cincinnati as your Ohio correspondent.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to replace Julie from Cincinnati?
Yeah, I don't think she's going to do a good enough job. I want to step in and see if I can replace her.
All right.
I think I'm man enough for the job, Tom.
I love it. I love this guy's taking a stand. I can't find one map that cuts it for me. These maps are all terrible.
I've been bouncing around all night trying to find which one to go with.
These maps are all a disgrace.
The CNN one, you can just, I don't like it because you click on it once and you accidentally
all of a sudden I'm pretending I'm running the map.
Yeah, it's like fantasy elections.
I'm not looking to play fantasy election tonight. Thank you. I just did that. I accidentally gave Florida to McCain.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Oh, it's that time. It is time. The polls have been open for months for the May gubernatorial race here on the best show on WFMU. WFMU East Orange, WXHD, Mount Hope Worldwide and the World Wide Web at WFMU.org. The May gubernatorial race. The voting is done. The polls are closed. 15 candidates stand. 15 candidates tall. And now, without further ado, I read to you the results of the Newbridge May gubernatorial race. At number 15, dead last, Joe the Plumber, with 357 votes. Number 14, Paul from Consolidated Cardboard, with 442 votes. Number 13, Thor from Newbridge, with 452 votes. Number 12, Chief Ray Ploppleton, with 530 votes. Number 11, Tor Halverson, with 609 total votes. Number 10, Dr. Fred Myers, with 801 votes. At number 9, Bob, with 847 votes. Number 8, Bishop Pablo Fontana, with 996 votes. At number 7, here's a shocker, a guy who joined the race late, jumped all the way to number 7, Todd Palin, 1,250 votes. Number 6, now the numbers jump up. With 1,766 votes, number 6, Zachary Brimstead, Esquire. At number 5, with 1,837 votes, Hammerhead. The top 4. At number 4, with 2,207 votes, Pudge. Number 3, with 2,927 votes, Marky Ramone. Two candidates remain. Who is the mayor of Newbridge? With 3,005 votes. Here are the numbers. The number 2 person got 3,005. Number 1 was 3,136. Very close. 3,005, 3,136. And by the way, 6,224 voters voted over the course of the election. With 3,005 votes, coming in second, Associate Producer Mike, which makes the new mayor of Newbridge, with 3,136 votes, Philly boy Roy Ziegler. I think we're going to go to the phones right now. I think we may have him. FMU, you're on the air.
I'm your mayor now. Don't be scared now. Gonna rule with a hoagie. Made of iron, tasty cakes, and beer. Gonna rule. Gonna rule. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
You did win.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Well, it wasn't for lack of campaigning.
For lack of, I'm sorry, campaigning?
Campaigning, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did a lot of campaigning, and you pulled it out. You, Philly boy Roy Ziegler, the new mayor of Newbridge.
For the next 10 years.
For the next 10 years, that's right.
At least. I might even make it more than that.
How would you make it more than that?
It's called executive privilege.
Executive privilege.
Yeah.
You're gonna somehow make a ruling on that.
I don't know. We'll see. But first, I just want to soak it all up. Was this not the greatest week ever? First, the Phillies win the World Series.
That's true.
Probably the greatest night of my life.
That was pretty exciting.
I got to go to the game. I got to whip batteries at players for both teams.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You got to at both teams?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that?
A couple of our players didn't deliver, so I had to whip 9 volts at them.
But they won the World Series.
I know, but it was in question for a little bit.
But that doesn't mean you throw things at them.
Oh, it's like whipping a horse. You got to make it go faster.
So you actually think that that's what you did?
Oh, I know I did.
I'm
claiming some credit for it.
You're taking credit for you're taking credit for their victory because you threw things at them.
Absolutely, it made them work harder.
Well, congratulations. I guess you won the World Series.
I know, and it was also Halloween, my favorite holiday.
Okay, that's your
favorite
holiday? Why is that?
I get to whip batteries at trick-or-treaters.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's horrible.
No, it ain't. You know, if it's a costume I don't like or if I find it inappropriate,
yeah.
As they're walking down the street, whip a 9 volt.
And what makes a costume inappropriate?
Oh, I don't know. If it lacks originality, if it's totally store-bought.
So you don't like store-bought costumes?
Oh, no.
Well, okay.
You know what the best part of Halloween was, though?
What's that?
I got to fire up the nightmare machine for little Royda.
What is a nightmare machine?
You didn't have a nightmare machine as a kid?
No, I did not have a nightmare machine as a kid.
Well, they used to make them back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And basically, it's this thing. It had like an 8-track tape player.
Uh-huh.
You know, some headphones. And these goggles that you wear, you know, remember that thing you would do? You put like a disc into like a view. It was called a viewfinder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them sort of things. And so the 8-track tape, you put it in, and it plays all these horrific sounds: car crashes, people screaming, dogs barking, people dying and stuff.
People dying.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then you watch these images of like monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Frankenstein, the Wolfmen, vampires.
The Wolfmen.
Yeah, Wolfmen.
There was more than one Wolfman?
I think there was like a whole clan of them, wasn't there?
Oh, that's news to me.
My mom used to always say, "You better get back by 10 because that's when the Wolfmen come out."
That's news to me. I thought it was just one Wolfman.
I think there was at least 4.
Really?
I don't know. That sounds plausible, don't it?
So Wolfman, and who? What other kind of monsters?
Vampires.
Vampires.
Vampires. What do you call them?
Vampires? What do you call them?
Vanpliers.
Vanpliers. What's a vanplier?
I guess it's like a pair of pliers you use on a van, but it's got like a widow's peak.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I know nothing about van pliers.
Okay. Well, anyway, you watch the horrific scenes and listen to the horrific, sounds for as long as you can take it before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then when you wake up in the middle of the night screaming, you write down what your nightmare was, and your parents judge who had the best one.
I've never heard of this thing.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I think it was Milton Bradley made it. They don't make no more for some reason.
I wonder why.
I don't know why.
So it helped you as a kid? How did it help you as a child?
Oh, it didn't help me at all. It scared the bejesus out of me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
but I want to. It's a Ziegler tradition.
A Ziegler tradition, the horrifying nightmare machine.
Yeah, little Rhoda and Roy Jr., they didn't sleep for like 7 years in a row after we played that the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
And then 3, I got elected the mayor of the city.
Yeah, that's true. You are now the mayor of Newbridge.
Absolutely, yeah.
And when do you move up here for this?
Oh, I forgot something else. Rhoda gave birth to a new kid yesterday too.
What?
Yeah.
How come you'd think that would get mentioned maybe before some of the other stuff you just mentioned?
Why?
Because it's like the birth of a child?
I'll take care of it.
All right. I would think that might have a little bit of precedence on your list.
The president is George W. Bush.
No, that's the.
I'm sorry. The president is going to be John McCain.
Oh, I hope not.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he's awful.
Oh, I didn't vote anyway, so it don't matter.
It doesn't matter. So
No.
You didn't vote.
Oh, I was too busy arguing with Rhoda.
Uh-huh.
What we're going to call this kid.
And what do you want to call the kid?
Well, she wants to call it Michael.
Uh-huh.
After her father.
Yeah.
I want to call him the Philly Fanatic Jr.
Wow. Well, it sounds like the two of you are maybe not on the same page.
Or Dr. Julius Irving II.
You want to name your kid Dr. Julius Irving II?
Yeah.
Like little Dr. J?
Oh, yeah. Well, the second.
Okay. Sure. But she wants to name him Michael.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'll tell you what.
What?
I was actually a little nervous before I found out that I won the election.
Yeah?
Because I heard that there were some Black Panthers causing trouble at the polls.
Black Panthers?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Them claws is sharp.
You mean well, they're people, though.
No, they're not.
Black Panthers are people.
No, they're not. Well, from what I heard, they gather down at the stink pits or something, and they feed on the garbage. They're real panthers.
No, they're not real panthers.
Well, that's going to be one of my first orders of business, getting rid of those stink pits.
Well, I would
you
agree.
You live in one.
What's that?
You live in one.
I don't live in a stink pit.
You do. Smells like you do, the times I've met you.
Oh, stop.
Oh, you had those aroma lines coming off your armpits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that is not true.
You know who I'll bet smells good?
Who?
Campbell Brown. She's going to interview me tomorrow, probably, don't you think?
Because you're mayor of Newbridge?
Yeah.
Well, we will see.
I'll come right out and say it.
Okay.
I'm interested in her.
You just had a child 2 days ago.
As a lover.
I figured that's what you were getting at.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you got my drift or not.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Well, okay, check this out. Yeah. I don't want any of you people up there thinking that things are instantly going to change, okay? I don't want you to get scared of the Ziegler administration.
Okay.
It's going to be a gradual process.
A gradual process.
Yeah.
You mean you kind of you kind of sliding into power?
Yeah, the stockades and shackle depots aren't going to start showing up for a month or so.
Well, that's horrible.
Why?
You're going to have... You can't go back to having stockades.
Sure I can. I'm the mayor. It's for people who don't follow the Ziegler Act.
I don't know. This sounds terrible.
Yeah, the Ziegler Act. It's going to replace the Newbridge Constitution or whatever that's called.
The Ziegler Act.
Yeah, Roy Jr. helped me draft it. It goes like this. I mesmerized it.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance to Roy, the king of the city of Newbridge, and to the Wawa, which now stands where Cumberland Farms used to.
Mm-hmm.
One city under Roy, invisible, with peanut shoes and yinglings for all.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I like that.
You got to follow that.
Sounds...
And the dress code.
And the dress code.
Yeah. You'll never, ever, 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 ever guess what it is.
The dress code in...
What Newbridge is going to have for its new dress code.
What is the dress code going to be?
Phillies uniforms.
So everyone in Newbridge
Yeah.
is going to wear a Phillies uniform.
Oh, yeah. The men will. The women will wear Eagles uniforms. Why?
Well, that's crazy.
Why?
Because it's a different state.
Well, it's going to feel just like Philly, though. Once we bulldoze all them Cumberland Farms, we put Wawas up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're going to try...
Yeah? Yeah? No, go ahead.
No, you're going to try to just turn Newbridge into some extension of Philly.
I will, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's going to fly.
You know what's going to help me do that?
What's that?
My vice mayor.
Your vice mayor.
Yeah, I've already handpicked him.
Who is your vice mayor?
Well, I'll introduce you to him. He's right here. Hang on.
My name is Rocky Balboa, the Italian Stallion.
I'm sorry, what was that?
My name is Rocky Balboa, the Italian Stallion.
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, he's right here with me.
You're talking... Wait, you have Rocky Balboa next to you.
I sure do, yeah. He's got his fingerless gloves and everything.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be your vice mayor.
Absolutely. What was that, Rock? We don't need to fight no more, Rock. We won.
So he's going to fight with you.
He's
going to run. He's going to like support you in everything you do.
Absolutely. He's going to make that town up there Philly. New Phillyton.
That's what you're going to call Newbridge.
Oh, yeah.
New Phillyton.
All I want to do is go the distance.
What was that, Rock?
All I want to do is go the distance.
We did go the distance, Rock. Don't use worry.
Can I talk to Rocky Balboa?
Oh, sure.
Is he Rocky? Hi, Rocky.
My name is Rocky Balboa.
Okay, how are you, sir?
I'm not as strong as you think I am.
What's that?
I'm not as strong as you think I am.
I'm not as strong. You're not as strong.
You said I'm not as dumb as you think I am. See, you people up there all think that we're dummies, but we're not. You're the dummies.
I don't think he's dumb. What else
do you want to ask him?
Well, how did you meet Roy?
Oh, he's walking away. He has to go to the bathroom. He'll be back.
Okay. Is he back yet?
No, he's pretty far off.
Well, how did you meet Rocky? First of all, Rocky Balboa. It's Sylvester Stallone. It's a character. It's a character.
Oh, he's quite a character, all right. Yeah, but he's real.
No, you've dealt with this guy.
Here he comes.
It's me, Rocky.
Hey, Rocky, how are you?
All I want to do is go the distance.
He keeps saying all he wants to do is go the distance.
This is not him. This is like, what do you have, like a tape or something?
No.
How come he can't answer most every question?
Nobody wants to know yourself.
He's right.
What did he even just say there?
Nobody owes nobody nothing. You owe yourself.
Nobody but nobody what?
He said nobody owes nobody nothing. You owe yourself. It's right. And that's going to be on the license plate.
This is a tape.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's called Rocky in Your Pocket.
Rocky in Your Pocket.
Yeah.
What on earth is that?
I bought it at Wawa.
And what is it, a little...
embarrass me on my big night.
Well, why did you have to claim that Sylvester Stallone, Rocky was there?
Because I wanted to seem like even a bigger deal.
You want to seem like a bigger deal. Like you don't feel like enough of a big deal?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't mean to rain on your parade.
Well, you did.
Well, I was not trying to rain on your parade, Roy.
Okay, well, let's get back to business, okay?
Sure.
I want to tell all you that I'm going to work hand in hand with the lettuce slave ship branch.
What's that?
I'm going to work hand in hand with the lettuce slave ship branch.
Are you trying to say legislative?
You know, in all honesty, I don't know what it is. Roy Jr. told me to say it.
It's probably legislative, not lettuce. What did you say, lettuce?
Well, I
Slave
memorized it like that. Lettuce slave ship branch.
Yeah, that's not what it is.
Okay. What is it?
It's not the lettuce slave ship.
Okay.
It's the legislative branch.
I still don't know what that is. Maybe Roy Jr. could help me with that. You know, he's going to be a big help for me.
He is.
Oh, yeah. He said he's going to be my Carl Rose.
Your Carl Rose.
And my Lon Chaney.
Okay, you mean Dick Cheney.
Who's that?
Let him be your Lon Chaney. Great.
Okay. You know, all last week he was saying he hoped we win by enough of a margin that there wouldn't be a fill-in buster.
Uh-huh. Which is, yeah, I guess that's... look, I'm just going to pretend that you're saying these things right.
Saying what right? I guess a fill-in buster is when these two dudes do something that keeps you from being able to go home and watch TV.
Yeah, when two dudes interfere with you from doing something. You're right,
Yeah.
with Phil and Buster.
Roy Jr. also said he was worried I wouldn't get the white evangelical voters.
You are just mangling this stuff left and right, aren't you?
What do you mean?
It's just the language there. You're kind of...
Did you not think I'd get the white evangelical voters?
I didn't. I never thought of your even Jello.
I'm not even sure what those are. It sounds to me like an Indian chief and that guy from the dead Kennedys.
Yeah, it sounds something. Look.
You know, I once took him around Philly in my cab.
Jello Biafra?
Yeah, it was the plastic surgery disasters tour.
Uh-huh.
83.
You took them all around Philly. Wow, that's pretty. It's pretty exciting. You had a good little story there, and you've had a great week.
I have, yeah. And now I want us all to bow our heads and pray for a safe transition. Okay.
Okay, that's a nice gesture. Okay.
All right, I have a prayer here.
You're going to say a prayer?
Yeah. Oh, Mayor Rizzo, up there on your heavenly throne, grant me the strength and the patience to understand and deal with them shortcomings of them people of Newbridge. Help me to understand their non-Philly ways, and let them see the error of these ways. Help me to ascend the steps at Mayoral Muse Mansion as gracefully as them Hooters ascended the stairs leading up to the Tower Theater stage back in 1985 when they filmed the And We Danced video. Help me to defeat my detractors as them Phillies defeated the Rays last week, and as them Sixers will defeat whomever they're going to play in the championships next year. Could be them Lakers, although Utah's looking pretty good too. Anyway, help me, oh great Mayor Rizzo, to, in one word, keep it Philly. Amen.
Oh, that's.
You didn't say amen.
Amen.
And neither did call screener Rick.
I think he's a little upset about losing the elections. He came pretty close too.
He came very close.
Yeah.
He fought a real tough campaign. I'm only sorry that you know what came between him and winning.
What's that?
The bottle.
You think that's what it was?
I think it was, don't you?
I mean, you guys were separated by 131 votes.
Wow. Yeah.
That's wild.
It is, isn't it?
You played that thing just right, Roy.
I did. And when I shake President McCain's hand on Inauguration Day on January 20th, oh man, look out.
When you shake his hand on what day?
Inaugurations Day. What's it called?
Inauguration.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Roy, I have to tell you,
yeah?
Congratulations
Thank you.
on winning the election. I wish you nothing but the best of luck with Newbridge.
Thank you.
And I just hope you will appreciate that Newbridge is its own place.
It'll be my own place soon.
But I hope you appreciate I don't even know what the little, but I hope you appreciate that it's got its own unique qualities it's not just Philadelphia, like a northern version of Philadelphia.
Like I said, I'll work hand in hand with that lettuce slave ship branch. Yeah.
To really make the place. Okay, Roy. I wish you the best of luck with this. With your upcoming the task that is in front of you.
Thank you, and I want to thank them voters up there, and I hope you will work hand in hand with the guillotine.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, you'll find out.
My name is Rocky Balboa.
Okay, good night, Rock.
Wow, that is exciting. But not as exciting as the fact that NBC is saying that Obama wins Ohio. Did you see that, Mike? You didn't see that yet, did you? You're on CNN. I got to get more results here. The CNN site, that CNN site's a dump. I'm telling you, I watched that channel yesterday for 2 hours. I want to know what kind of moron is undecided. Just, I'm not sure. I can't tell the difference between these two guys. One guy is, is new, but he's kind of inexperienced. And can I help you?
Make sure you had a map.
Oh, I have a map.
Yeah,
Thank you. Evan Funk Davies with a cameo appearance. So you are, just so people know, there's a secondary stream going on. It's like an election thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who's up there?
Billy Jam, Hatch, Chris T, Bob W, and Mac.
Mac, wow. Wow, that's a pretty diverse lineup up there. Those are good people. I like all those people. So people can listen. There's 2 different shows you could listen to on WFMU. What do you think? Who do you think's going to win the election tonight, Evan?
At this point, I have to say Obama.
You'd say Obama because did you see that Ohio just went to Obama?
Yeah, that's why I came in.
And what about Florida?
I don't think have they called Florida?
No, not yet. Virginia is narrowing.
With Pennsylvania and Ohio, I don't see how McCain can forge 270 votes, though.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he can.
I don't think so either.
They just gave California to McCain. Isn't that weird?
Well, that's it. It's all over.
Mike voted. He was bragging to me. Just to give you an idea of what Mike is about. He was bragging. He voted 6 times today. But get this. He voted 6 times. He voted 3 times for McCain, 3 times for Obama. It's like, why are you even voting? FMU, you're on the air.
Oh, Tom, it's Spike again.
Spike?
I wanted to ask Roy some questions.
I'm sorry, he had to go. We missed the window of opportunity, closed.
Oh, I wanted to know what this dress code was going to be.
What the what was going to be?
The dress code. He said something about a dress code.
He said there's a dress code, and it's going to be that men have to wear, what was it, Phillies stuff? And women have to wear Eagles? So he's got a dress code along those lines.
Oh, that's... Oh, all right.
Spike,
Very
do
well.
we have any reports from the campaign? One of my correspondents, Spike, covering New York City.
Oh, Obama won New York.
Yes.
As predicted.
And what is the feel like in New York City? In your basement apartment?
My basement apartment. Well, not that I have a basement apartment, but people are cheering.
People are going crazy in your basement apartment, celebrating Obama claiming New York City.
All of New York, yes. New York State as well.
And New York City claimed all of New York State.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Indiana is close, with 68% of the region reporting. It shows John McCain with 51 to 48.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
Look, we don't need Indiana.
No.
That's a dive state.
No.
That's you know what it is? These people that talk about it like that, like that's the heartland. Ah, it's the heartland. You know what? Strapped on our back.
What was that? Patsy Palin said that the real Americans live in the Midwest. Baloney. No, the real Americans live in big cities.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Spike.
Very
Check
good.
back in. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, Tom. It's Julie from Cincinnati.
Julie from Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's right.
Ohio
But,
does the right thing. Ohio does the right thing. How about that?
Well, I think so, but the source I have says only 13% of their precincts have reported.
Yes.
And Obama is like at close to 60%.
But that will narrow, obviously. But they're calling.
It might narrow, but it's a huge thing for this state.
Yes. It has been called. Finally, Ohio.
I'm calling. I called it yesterday.
Well, people had not. The election had not happened yesterday.
I voted 2 weeks ago.
You did.
I did. Yeah. But yeah, he's going to win.
Obama's going to win?
Yeah, that's right. I'm calling it right now for the country.
Oh, please.
From Ohio.
And also, by the way, if people are still in states, it has not closed in California, right? Mike? California is open, right? People still got to vote. People still got to vote.
Wait, Tom?
Yes?
Tom, I question how you counted these votes, though, for the mayor. I tried to vote today. As soon as I went to the website, it was too late.
Well, the polls closed.
Hey, they closed at a very odd time. I wanted, you know what?
Eve-ho! What do you think? What am I? It's me! The polls closed at a weird time. Yeah, you know why? Because it's me. It's me doing it, and I just said, you know what? Let's close it. Yeah, the polls closed at a weird time. Yeah, because I closed them. Well, what's this lady think I'm doing here? What do you think, I ran in front of the electoral board? I'm getting a report coming in. Something about New Mexico. Are you hearing this yet, Mike? Mike, you got to dump that CNN site. NBC has called New Mexico for Obama. You feel it yet, Mike? You won't feel it till it's over. Well, right now, NBC, on their map, They have Obama with 200 electoral votes. And then you add on the 55 from California. Then you add on 7 from Oregon. What's that equal? That's what? 55. That's 255. Then you add on the 11 from Washington. That's 266. Then Oregon puts it over the top. This is going to be over. You see that, Mike? You see it? What did I tell you, Mike? Before the show, Mike is his nervous wreck. Stammering. That was actually me. Mike was telling me to calm down. Mike actually helped me a lot before the show. I was a disaster. I was starting to hyperventilate. Let's just call this... when do they call the election? Do the mercy rule on this one. FMU, you're on the air.
Tom, hi there. It's Paul F. Tompkins calling from New York, New York.
Famous comedian Paul F. Tompkins.
Wait, I'm not a comedian.
I said famous comedian Paul F. Tompkins.
It sounded like you gave it the ladies' pronunciation there.
I did not. I did a little bit. I'll see if you catch
Thank you. I appreciate you admitting that. Thank you. Very grown up.
So how are you doing tonight, Paul F. Tompkins? Host, by the way, of Best Week Ever with Paul F. Tompkins.
That is true.
Which is seen every Friday night on VH1 at 11 p.m.
That's correct.
I have to say, you've logged 2 weeks now.
We're 2 in.
I don't like the show.
Oh.
I love it!
What? What a turnaround.
I know. I got you on that one.
You did. I was going to quit.
Seriously, though. It's a really funny show.
Oh, you're very sweet to say that.
You've got it. You've got it. It's if people like this guy Paul F. Tompkins. You might know this guy from where would a Paul F. Tompkins somebody who's not up to speed on a Paul F. Tompkins. Where would they recognize you most from? From you were in a movie called Living Will or something like that.
What?
Weren't you in? What was the movie that you were in? Somebody the other day, my lady friend said to me the other day, I saw a movie on cable with Paul F. Tompkins in it, and I think she said it was called Living Will.
That does not ring any kind of bell for me at all.
Maybe it was like Bowfinger. Maybe they filmed you and didn't tell you.
That would be a waste of everyone's time. Because the plot of Bowfinger was that they got this huge star and filmed him without his knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Not a guy that on the radio is struggling to come up with something that people would know him from.
So you would have gladly done Living Will if they would have just said, "Hey, dude, we're filming this thing."
Yeah. Is that a project that's still in development? Because I'd be happy to be in it.
No, this is filmed with cameras, right? I'll do it.
Living Will.
I forget what it was called.
It sounds like a fun picture, though. Do you think it's like a suspense thriller?
I'm going to pitch it.
Yeah.
And you and I know we're not supposed to talk about showbiz stuff on the air. Like the stuff, you're not supposed to talk about stuff that's in production.
True.
Or in development.
True.
You and I are taking around a movie.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start, hopefully, filming next year called Phantom of the IMAX.
That's correct. This was like many great films, many great ideas, I would say, came about over a couple deli sandwiches. Just a couple guys sitting around.
Couple guys just noshing.
Yeah, just over a nosh. We brainstormed some ideas over some gigantic food.
Yes.
That was too big, and certainly not food you should eat before going to an amusement park, which is what we did.
We went. The other fun thing we did is we went to Fright Fest.
Yeah.
At Great Adventure.
Yeah. Truly terrible.
This is what I will say about Fright Fest. We went there. They sure have a lot of dry ice at Fright Fest. This is what they do because look, you go to the thing in Los Angeles, the Universal Studios.
Oh yeah.
There's 800 monsters walking around this thing.
Yeah.
You go to this Fright Fest, at Great Adventure in New Jersey, it's almost at the point where you're like, you have to ask somebody who works there, hey, where's anything scary in this place, other than the other troglodytes who came to this thing looking for scary stuff.
Yeah, who are admittedly terrifying.
Yes, they were much scarier than anything.
I don't know. And I don't know if the people who run Six Flags over Great Adventure are taking that into account. You know, when they decide on the exorbitant ticket price, when they think, okay, we'll have some drunk college kids walking around with chainsaws with no chain in them, and that's like startling. But then for the real scares, we have the rest of the patrons. In the place, so we'll factor that in when we knock the price up to $50.
That was every third. I would say 2 out of every 3 of the monsters or ghouls. Had a chainsaw that had no blade in it. So it literally was like you're walking along, and all of a sudden it's like, and they don't even run at you. I guess they must be told, don't run at these people because somebody might trip. So they're just like drift toward them slowly with your chainsaw going.
I think you're giving them a lot of credit by imagining they've been told not to run, because not only did they not run, they didn't even walk towards anyone. They waited for you to just come near them.
This is the worst part of it for me. We went. First of all, you drop way too much money to get into this thing. Then you're like, oh, where are the monsters? Oh, they're in this thing that costs an additional $5 to get into, the Demented Forest.
Demented Forest.
So you go into this thing, the Demented Forest, after you pay another $5, and then they send you through in groups. So our little group went through, but there was a group about 30 feet ahead of us, 20, 30 feet ahead of us. So this was my experience, and I think all of our experience in the Demented Forest. We would watch the monsters jump out at the group 20 feet ahead of us. And then watch them. We would watch them reset. And so we just knew where every monster was.
We would see them scamper back.
We'd see them kind of hidey holes. And it's just like, oh, there's going to be a guy on the right up here. Because we saw them all reset. And then they come back at you like, I know where all of you are.
The worst example of that was when we went through there's a sort of a black light tunnel. Where you could see, some of those, it seems like there's a bunch of scary masks hidden on the wall, hanging on the wall, and then we could see ahead of us, people would step out from the wall, people that were dressed all in black that had a mask on their head, and then you'd see them walk back against the wall. And then when you got in there, so you're already expecting that to happen, that's going to happen. Then you see, there's a guy who's got a mask on his head that's catching the black light, but then he was just holding a couple masks in his hands.
Because he was trying. I guess he thought he was in the art of deception. That you'd be like, which one's going to be his head? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one's his head, because it's only going to be at most 2 feet to the left or right of his head on his hand. Oh my God, is this some sort of Cerberus coming at me? Which one's his real head? Doesn't matter.
And also knowing that, as they tell you before you go in, don't touch any of the ghouls. Because the ghouls will not touch you.
There was this warning, just like, because at some point some guy must have hauled off and knocked a ghoul out cold.
Oh yeah. Because the ghoul was not going to touch him, but that guy didn't know that.
Oh no. Boom.
There are many YouTube videos. I saw one the other day of people being scared by people in costumes, and then the people punching the person in the costume out. And I saw one where there's a guy dressed as a scarecrow sitting on his porch for Halloween. Have you seen this one?
I have not seen that one.
And he's got the bowl of candy on his lap. So the idea is that the kids come up, they reach for the candy, and he scares them. Well, these 2 grown men walk onto the porch, and the one goes to get some candy, and the scarecrow moves. The guy instantly instantly punches him, like really hard. And the Scarecrow is sort of like reeling, like gets up from the chair, he's holding his face, and the guy is apologizing and everything. But what I marvel at is that their first reaction is not to run away, which is what mine would be.
To fight a monster.
Exactly.
That's a very brave person.
Boy, oh boy, that is not me.
My favorite of all those videos is one that takes place in a school.
Oh yes.
I watched this probably, no joke, 60 times in a row.
I may have watched it half that.
I kept reloading it.
Yeah.
It's a thing where there's a kid in a school, it's like in a high school or middle school, pretending to do an interview with students. And he's like, he says to this kid, he's like, so are you going to be going out for Halloween? Or something like that? Are you going to go trick-or-treating? And the kid goes, nah. And then out of the garbage can that's like next to, like, this kid goes, the lid goes up. It's like one of those garbage cans where the lid is attached
it's like one of
to
those
the
big
side.
recycling cans.
Yes, the big recycling. He jumps up, he goes, Rah! And the kid hauls off, socks the kid in the werewolf costume straight in the face. You see the kid slump down back into the garbage can. The lid falls back over him again, and
he's like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, it's one of the funniest things. It's like a whack-a-mole. It was like whack-a-mole.
It's so lightning fast.
Yeah.
It's so lightning fast. And what's really, because I watched it again the other day to get myself in the spirit of Halloween, I guess.
Yeah.
But all the kid in the trash can does is stand up.
Yeah.
That's it. He doesn't make any move towards attacking the other guy or even holding out a hand to him. He just stands up in this trash can, wearing a t-shirt, a dumb mask, and a top hat. Stands up, barely even makes a noise. And
I'm telling you.
And the guy lays him out immediately.
This kid connects as if he was. As if he was like aiming, like as if his goal was that morning when that dude jumps out of the garbage can, gotta punch him right in the face.
Yeah.
Like as if it was on his mind all day, as if he would practice for that moment.
Like he had a heavy bag at home with a monster drawn on it.
Yes, exactly. He used to stay after school for like monster punching practice, and then that was the game.
In that trash can for weeks.
And then that was the game. And then he's fighting him. He punched that kid. And this is the unfortunate part about it, is that the name of the clip, which is the problem with YouTube. YouTube people, the YouTube community is, I'm going to say on the evolutionary scale, is probably below bear and dog.
Oh, sure.
And just like...
you're being generous.
Yeah, exactly. But it just like... They put, it's like, what it said, like black kid scared or something, like black kid, like it's like the kid who punched the monster happened to be a black kid.
Yeah.
Happened to be. Has nothing to do with the clip.
Yeah, not at all.
Which by the way, opened up a thing where I started watching these clips on YouTube, tracking things down, the things like the names that these racist jerks give things on YouTube are horrifying.
So horrible.
There was like a clip of a kid getting pushed into like a little stream.
Yeah, he's crossing there's like a log laid across the stream, and then his jerk brother starts kicking the log away. Yeah. The poor kid falls.
Yeah, he's like, stop it. The kid falls in, they laugh, and the name of the clip is like, Stupid Mexican. It's like, it's children. The ethnicity does not factor in here.
Yeah, he didn't do. First of all, he's not stupid. He didn't do anything. It was done to him. I don't know how that makes him stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, what does his race have to do with it? It's like it's everything about it. It's a horrible clip and it's horribly named.
Yeah. Stupid Mexican. So that's neither here nor there. That's fun. Those are fun. Those are trifles.
Yeah.
These are bagatelles.
Yeah, mere bagatelles. Oh, another great thing that happened at Six Flags was there was a band. Do you remember the name of the band?
Diablo.
Oh yes. What was it?
It was Diablo Surprise or something like that. And
Diablo Royale.
Diablo Royale. So
Diablo Royale.
when you're at Great Adventure,
they're playing a hot gig at Six Flags.
They're playing a hot gig at Six Flags on one of those stages that are completely artificial, where it's the sound is amazing because they just have this stage built for anybody to play on it, and that they will it's this amazing sound system for this little stage. The drummer is playing up in he's playing 10 feet off the stage in like a little window, so it's made to sound that kind of like controlled loudness.
Yeah.
Where it's like we're rocking, and you're like, wow, the guitars are present, but there's no kind of feedback on them or anything. So this band Diablo Royale, they're playing. We're walking through the Great Adventure, and then all of a sudden we start hearing this singer start cursing, like, you bleeping, let's get some bleeping, like,
let's make some bleeping noise.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and I'm telling you, I am going to do this. I'm going to write a letter to Great Adventure and see if I can get some free tickets out of them.
Sure, absolutely.
Because...
Oh, yeah, you should be in a rush to go back there.
But meanwhile... Exactly. Meanwhile, this was I was not offended at all. I thought it was maybe the highlight of our trip.
Oh, without a doubt.
To Great Adventure. But I still have the leeway to justify that I was offended by that and see if I could squeeze some free passes out of them.
Yes. Yeah, because let's say you're there with your wife, you could say, I was on a trip to Six Flags with my family.
Yeah, with my family and I heard this and we were shocked. And I wouldn't be lying, because we were shocked in a hilarious way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was shocked in a way like, this is the greatest thing I've heard. I'm shocked at how hilarious that is. And so it was so great. That was the highlight. And now just so you know, tonight, I don't know if you're aware of this election that's going on.
Yes.
Right now they have Barack Obama at let me see what his total's at. His total's at, they have 3 electoral votes for him right now.
Wait, what?
They have him at 3, and John McCain is at 448. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. That's at Newsmax.
Yeah, Newsmax.
You ever see that site, Newsmax?
Not in a long time. I think the last time I saw it was with you. Yeah. I think you showed it to me.
They have Obama at 200.
Yeah.
And McCain at 90. So basically, though, when you add the West Coast, you take your 55 from California, you take your 11 from Washington State, right there, that's 66. That puts them at 266. Then you take your 7 from Oregon, and I think this thing's going to happen.
I think so.
I think he's up in Florida. Virginia is neck and neck. He's up in North Carolina. Indiana is neck and neck. Colorado, he's up big, has yet to come in. Nevada is I think this thing's going to happen.
I think so. It's scary though. It's nerve-wracking to watch this, and I'm talking to you now. I'm sort of relieved to have a break, but also I'm kind of going crazy to not be watching it every second. And earlier today, I was thinking, well, what's it going to be? Like, just going to sit there and just watch that for hours and hours? And then that's immediately, like the moment I turned on the TV, I realized that is exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. I'm going to be watching this.
Oh.
I'm going to be watching this like it's a fun show.
Yeah.
It's an exciting drama, like it's an episode of 24 or something.
Yeah. I know. What have you watched the hologram on CNN, Mike wants to know?
I saw a little bit of that. It was not as impressive as they made it out to be, but I didn't see any holographic people, which they had promised.
Which I saw. I went over. Mike and I were over at a pizza parlor before the show, and a local pizzeria. We were over there, Mike's eating. He eats a full pizza before every show.
Oh, that's heavy.
It's this weird pizza. It's like weird sausage and pineapple.
Oh, that's, well, to each his own, I guess.
Yes.
Who am I to judge?
So he's there loading up on his pizza, and we're watching on the flat screen TV in this pizza parlor. We're watching the thing go down, and they show Wolf Blitzer is all of a sudden talking. All of a sudden, I thought he was talking to Princess Leia, being beamed in out of R2-D2.
That's what everybody said it was going to be like.
But it was dumb. It's like, hey everybody, guess what? The election. It's like, yeah, this boring thing to see who the next leader of the free world is. We're gonna soup it up.
Yeah.
We know this thing's a snooze.
Of all the elections that did not need a bunch of bells and whistles.
Yeah, exactly. You know how the most important election of your life is about to go down? Well, guess what? We're gonna juice it up. Make sure we hold your attention with this snooze fest. We're gonna beam it. We're gonna make it look like R2-D2's on the CNN floor, beaming in different correspondents talking to Wolf Blitzer. And this guy, Wolf Blitzer, has to stand there now and talk to an image being beamed in and pretend that this is anything that's, you know, this is the thing with this election that has gone on. I will say, it's been very exciting. And by the way, Barack Obama now is in the lead in Virginia. He is now 50-49 over McCain.
Fantastic.
And there's this weird kind of sense of, between the debate, the YouTube debate, where these guys are standing there talking to a snowman.
Forgot about that.
This is my prediction for the 2012 debate. I'm not kidding. There will be, it may not be a presidential debate, but one of the party debates will be conducted by Saturday Night Live.
Oh, please.
They will conduct a debate where it'll be like Lorne Michaels will moderate it. And he will say the next question about clean fuel comes from Amy Poehler's Aunt Linda.
Oh, God. The very idea of that is so repellent.
But you can see it happening, can't you?
I can sort of see it happening, and it's the idea that the characters would also be asking real questions.
But this is the thing.
Like they would be doing the voices, but they'd be asking actual serious questions.
Just remember this. This has already happened. A snowman already asked these guys a question. That is behind us. That has happened. There has been a debate in which a snowman asked a question, and these guys they should have all walked off the stage at once and said, they should have all looked at each other and turned and nodded and said, we all are at each other's throats with this election, but there's one thing we have in common. We have two things in common. We love America, and this is the most debasing thing we have ever been subjected to.
Yes.
To have to talk to a snowman.
Yeah. Yes.
The idea of these guys have to actually stand there and put up with. That's why I say it might even be Mad TV. They might even have Mad TV do it. I got to ask a question to Michael McDonald.
As the little kid character.
Yeah, it's Stewart.
The Joe Stewart, right?
He's like the alternate universe Will Ferrell. That guy.
Well, I never thought of it that way. But that makes a lot of sense.
Where it's like, except nobody's exactly, he's not exactly making the movies.
Well, you know, why should he leave a good thing?
You're fair enough.
Big fish in a small pond, you know.
Who am I to get on a Michael McDonald? This guy's doing his thing.
Yeah.
How dare I?
He's not trying to hurt anybody.
My bad. That's my bad.
That one is on you.
Now I would like to. Did you, by the way, you know they had all the free stuff today?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that, and I will say this: I was furious that I did not get a sticker today.
Because that denied you free stuff. Although,
not even because it denied me the free stuff. I didn't find out about the free stuff until later. But I just wanted that. This is like a big, I kind of consider this election a big deal, and I wanted to have my little sticker. There's not that many opportunities as an adult to indulge in having the pride of earning a sticker. You know what I mean?
You mean
give blood and you vote, and that's it.
Yeah, you mean being a part of the most historical election in our lifetime.
Yeah. I think that's what made me want the sticker, kind of.
Yeah, they maybe could have thrown you the sticker.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad enough that the voting machine broke down when I was 3 away from going into the booth, and then the voting machine breaks, and I had a wave of panic of, is this what happens now? Is this actually not? Am I actually not going to get to vote in this election? And then they started handing out paper ballots, and then I wasn't sure, is this better or worse? Maybe this is actually better, because it's a physical, tangible thing. And so I filled it out and wrote it, and then I was walking out, and I was looking around like, where's the sticker dispensary? I didn't know how it worked. And I heard a guy, and I was walking up to the door, and I heard a guy, he was already having the conversation with one of the people that worked there. And I heard her say, yeah, we just don't have them. It's not that they ran out or anything. They just didn't have them. Then I got to work. I got to the office. There's all these other people, same thing, voted in all different precincts and everything. They just were not giving out stickers in New York City.
So it's kind of like, the sticker thing was kind of like a participating McDonald's.
Yes, I suppose so.
So maybe next time you have to find out which, maybe you have to move.
Maybe I do.
You might have to figure out you might have to relocate.
Maybe they had them in Brooklyn. I don't know.
Yeah. I bet you they did have the stickers in Brooklyn. Out the weirdos out there. With their weird stickers.
They probably do have weird stickers.
So anyway.
They probably have a curse word. It's like I effing voted.
Yeah, exactly. I was worried because I like to, before my show, I've been in this mode today. I'm superstitious. Like, I know that's ridiculous, a superstition. I know me losing an air hockey game is not going to tip the election to John McCain. I know that. But you know what? Just didn't want to rock the boat. I was not out to rock the boat. I needed some sort of stability in my mind to not have that be a component of, to not have to think about that for the next 5 hours, that I lost 2 games of air hockey. And all of a sudden that would be that would just be on me. I didn't need that today.
What would be the connection at all?
Yeah, I didn't, because I am like the Barack Obama of air hockey.
Sure.
They just said Iowa goes for Obama.
As it should.
As it should. And that, my friend, Paul F. Tompkins, that's a corker, because Iowa was red last time.
That's right. The way it had to go, and the way it has to go, is that McCain had to run the table in such a way that he already is not has not done.
This impossible. Ohio and Pennsylvania, right off the top, right there, ding and dong.
Yeah.
That had to go. To McCain straight up.
Yeah.
Joe the plumber. I wonder how Joe the plumber's doing right now.
I thought about that idiot today.
His dumb tight T-shirts.
I'm so glad he's over.
With his dumb tight T-shirts.
Ugh, that moron. The worst, I saw some rally where he's on the stage and another guy is asking him questions.
Yeah, like he's anybody.
Yes! The guy's like, when Obama said, this thing about Israel, like, he wants to kill Israel, right? And then Joe the plumber's saying, well, I don't know, I don't know if he's going that far, but, you gotta wonder. And that was the thing I kept hearing a lot in the waning days of this campaign, was that Republican thing where they were saying, well, I'm not saying that, he hates America, but you gotta wonder. What's you gotta wonder?
I don't have to wonder.
No, you don't at all. There's no grounds for wondering.
You gotta wonder, yeah. Especially this troglodyte who has no problem. Like, he's like, I'm ready to check out of this thing, and then he's just like can't get off the stage. Like, he's the guy who's like basically he's kind of, he's like a little bit me.
In what way?
Let's talk about leaving. I got to get out of here. I can't take it anymore. Still show up every week. I know where the door is. I want to get out. I should get out. But this Joe the plumber, he is as I can't wait. What do you think Joe the plumber's final thing is? Does Joe the plumber do an adult feature?
Yeah, I think so.
I bet you he does an adult feature with like somebody who looks like Sarah Palin.
Yeah, because his name already sounds like a porno character.
Yeah, Joe the plumber. This guy. And this moron's talking about about how they're talking about plumbers as if they're the salt of the earth. Let me tell you, I just got gouged by a plumber 2 weeks ago on at home.
Yeah.
These plumbers. This guy did a day's work, and is living pretty high on the hog for what he did for a day and a half.
Yeah.
To my house.
It's like the humble mechanic.
Yeah. The humble mechanic who charges you $1,400 for 2.5 hours work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe the plumber.
What a creep.
He looks like he should have a tranquilizer dart shot in him. like he needs to be like subdued.
Like he escaped from something?
Yes.
Like he's just going on a rampage?
Like he escaped from a lab and then shaved himself so that he could blend in with other people. Like the way, like in the movie The Fugitive, Harrison Ford got his hands on some hair dye and shaved his beard off.
Yeah.
Joe the plumber looks like he jumped into a vat of Nair and then stole some clothes off a clothesline.
He does sort of look like like a strong man from a circus movie.
He just looks like a bully. Like, you know that this guy's a bully.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just so gross. Joe the plumber. And then these people. Joe the plumber. I see these signs. Joe the plumber. Like, like on somebody's lawn. You got to be out of your marbles so to in any way think that's aspirational.
Yeah, the people really fell for that. They fell for Sarah Palin, that she was this great, like they were talking about her like she was a great person.
Yeah.
When she was like the meanest, worst monster. She was mean. She was a jerk.
Yeah, just a mean, bullying jerk.
Yeah. The way she talked about, like the whole everything, like the community organizer thing, that was disgusting.
Yeah. It's going to be great
horrible.
when they win.
So horrible.
When they win, which it looks like things are pointing that way. Like I was here in 2000. I sat up here and watched that debacle go down. 2004, I sat here, and then it got even worse. I left here. Where did I go? Oh, to the Air America celebration party.
Oh my God!
I left here. I drove into the city to party down with the Air America people as we welcomed in President Kerry.
Yeah, that's weak.
I got to watch the light go out in the eyes of Sam Cedar. I think I watched him die a little bit that night. And I was going to call him today. Look, he's a nice guy. I love Sam Cedar. I was going to call him to say, like, hey, what's your take on stuff? Because I was freaking out. But then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? That's the guy who last time I talked to him, he's like, this is over. He's like, Kerry has got this thing in the bag. He was one of the guys who took the bait on those exit polls 4 years ago.
Exactly.
They should have put his face up on the thing.
And like as it goes on, more and more sweat appears on the on the picture.
Yeah, he was. Whatever. more power to him. He's doing a thing tonight, I think, with Mark Maron, so people can probably check that. They're not checking. They're here. They're here.
That sounds like a lot of fun. When I voted in the 2004 election, I was in London. I was working on it's a little show called Kelsey Grammer Presents the Sketch Show.
That was on the Fox network.
It was indeed, and for a couple weeks, and I was there in November 2004. I voted absentee ballot, and it was me and 3 other Americans that were in the cast, and we were watching the earliest returns because of the time difference, and everything looked great. And we went to bed, and then we woke up, and it was like a reverse Christmas morning. Where, you wake up like, this is going to be great. A new era is dawning, and then turning on the news, like, there must be some mistake.
Yeah.
This is impossible.
Oh, God. Oh, no. It's like every bad sitcom where, like Different Strokes, where they come downstairs on Christmas morning and the tree's gone.
Yes. Exactly.
And that weird dude stole it, who Willis had made friends with.
Yeah. And they realized what was really important was not presents, but having somewhere to be on Christmas. Whereas what we realized, the really important thing was that George Bush not win the election, but he did.
Yes, he did. So,
how about the timing of W, the Oliver Stone movie?
Oh, I'm going to see that tomorrow.
I'm
going to see it tomorrow. That. I can see it now. I can go see it now, and I'll laugh and I'll laugh and I'll laugh now because it happened.
Yeah.
I don't have to sweat it anymore.
But I know what you mean, but it's like that guy is
cool.
So far in the rearview mirror at this point. Like, there's such a rush. Like, no, get on. I don't ever want to talk about that guy ever again.
Yeah. I am looking forward to the Will Ferrell stage play, though. I'm serious. I will see that.
Is that actually going to be a thing?
Yes, he's going to do. It starts on Inauguration Day for like a month and a half.
What?
It's a George W. Bush one-man show.
Where is that going to be?
In New York.
Let's go together.
Broadway. I will gladly see that.
I will gladly see that too.
So Paul F. Tompkins.
Yes, Tom.
Nate Silver over at 538.com has said. He says Obama to become next president.
Wow.
Nate Silver at 5:30. You know what I'm going to do, though? I ain't going to ride this out. Nate Silver may have called it. Look, we see what's going to happen here. So we can live in this and let the things be little surprises. It's like when we were at the Demented Forest.
Exactly.
We could be in quote surprised, close quote, by the ghouls jumping out.
And Tom, hasn't this whole election, this long election, been one demented forest?
Nice callback. So people, just know that Paul F. Tompkins is the host of Best Week Ever with Paul F. Tompkins, and on the VH1 cable channel on Friday nights, 11 p.m., and I think it reruns on the weekend.
Yes, it
right?
does.
People can
you
catch
can see it online. I think they post it on the website, and it's available for podcast a couple days after it airs. And it's a good show. We're off to a good start, I think, with the new format. We're still figuring some stuff out, but it's been a lot of fun to do.
It's really, I think it's a great show. In all seriousness, it's really funny, and it's for people who are fans of you, it is an ideal home for you.
Oh, that is nice of you to say. I appreciate the endorsement.
You have a great night.
Tom, you have a great election night.
Thank you. It's going to happen, Mike. I told you. Mike was wild. You should have seen Mike watching me freak out. Mike was like, calm down, Tom. He just said straight up, calm down. Mike was like, Mike saw it going down. Mike saw me losing my marbles. Thank you, Mike, for keeping me on target. Right now we got Obama at 207, McCain at 135. So we were talking about the free stuff earlier. By the way, people can call 201-209-9368. talk about the election, the results coming in, give a call, 201-209-9368. What's that, Mike? Oh, we're getting to that. Mike wants the Kevin Smith talk. Not yet. Last week I went to a concert. That's why I was not here last week. And I want to thank Mike Lupica for filling in. I appreciate that. What concert was I at? I was at the Jay-Z concert at the Izod Center. The bill was Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Neo, and a group called D-Block. So we gotta get there. D-Block come out. They do their set, and it is exactly what everybody is scared that like live hip hop is going to be like. It was just a kind of. It was at one point there were 15 guys on stage, each most of them with microphones, and you kind of just can't hear anything. So it's kind of just messy and sloppy, and and I was saying, oh, good heavens, I hope this is not the sound quality for the evening tonight. Please do not let this be the sound for tonight. Then Neo comes up. He's doing his thing. He's more of, as he called himself, an R&B cat on a hip hop bill. He's doing all his dancing, the Michael Jackson dancing. It was fun. Not my thing. Guy put his energy into it. More power to him. Then Lil Wayne comes out. And the crowd loves this guy. Lil Wayne is like a hero a little bit. He had a huge album this year, the Carter 3, which I'm not a fan of. His when it comes to just straight flow, for lack of a better word, Lil Wayne, he's up at the top there. He's as good as it gets. He can just go and go and go. When he freestyles, it's truly something special. So that's going on. So he comes out, and the crowd's loving it. Yay! They're just cheering, everybody. Then he goes out, he does his thing. He's got a band behind him, like a rock group behind him. And they're playing. And then at a point, and he's doing these songs that are kind of that junky hip-hop that the Lil Wayne does. It's like the crummy beats, dumb pop hooks. This guy on this, I'll take this guy's mixtapes any day over his albums. So then he reaches over, he picks up his guitar. So Lil Wayne puts on his green guitar, and now he goes from being one of the best rappers going to being the front man for maybe the worst rock group I've ever seen live. He's playing guitar. I kid you not. He's playing guitar like you play Guitar Hero guitar with his thumb. He's using his thumb on the strings like he doesn't have a pick. He's not strumming it with his hands. He's hitting one string with his thumb as if he's playing Guitar Hero. But he's chained to this dumb guitar now for song after song. For like 40% of the show is him with this guitar. It was almost like the Child Emperor, like where he says, like, I want a guitar when I'm on stage. Yes, Lil Wayne. I want to front a rock group. Yes, Lil Wayne. Nobody going, you know what? No. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Starts to lose the audience, this guy. This guy starts losing the audience. People start sitting down now. And there's a packed arena. It's a packed arena. This guy's starting to lose the crowd. Then he gets him back a little bit, ends the set. And now I'm like, oh, please don't let this Jay-Z thing go down the turlet the way the don't let that go down the turlet the way that Lil Wayne set just did. But you know what? No fears. I got no fears with that. Jay-Z comes out. This guy's like Elvis. I'm telling you. He comes out, he's got the crowd in the palm of his hand from the get-go. Kills it. Full band behind him. Sounds great. It sounds great. Just cranking it out, hit after hit. He's got the crowd in the palm of his hand, like patrolling the stage like Elvis. People can't get enough of it. Then he's doing the song Blue Magic from the American Gangster soundtrack. People, by the way, in California, Oregon, and Washington, keep voting. Stay on those lines. Then he does the song, and there's a line in the song where it's like blank Bush, President Bush. Bad word, President Bush. And on the video screens, it's great video screens. It's going all the images. It's fantastic. Stops on a picture of Bush. Freezes it. Huge thing of George W. Bush on the screen. Boo! For a minute. Jay-Z stops the song, leaves that thing on the screen. Boo! Then, by the way, during Lil Wayne's set, he at one point prayed during it. He brought out a guitar, like a keyboard throne, and leaned over on it and did a prayer, and prayed for that America would elect the right president next week. It's like, what? This guy won't name names? What's he worried about? Like, he's got Lil Wayne has no problem getting a tattoo on his face, but apparently is concerned that he's going to lose fans if he all of a sudden drops. He's going to lose McCain supporters. It's like, what? So then Jay-Z stops with the picture of Bush on the screen. Then he goes and does this thing, the song Minority Report, like an a cappella version of it, which is all about Katrina. There's a really bad version on one of his an album from a couple of years ago. This a cappella thing's great. Fantastic. Then he puts Bush's picture back on the screen. Boo! Everybody giving him the one-gun salute. Then Jay-Z says, "Let's change it up on the screen." Obama goes up on the screen. And you know what? I ate it up. I'll admit it. I was moved by it. You know why? Because I'm in hell. I've been in hell with this election for months. I have way too much invested in this election emotionally. It's time this stupid country actually took a step forward. I got way too much on it. I'll admit it. Come on, Virginia, keep going. Keep going. That way David can keep calling. I can keep playing records on Discord. But there's something. Before Jay-Z came out on stage, he played this Coldplay song, like on the sound system, and it's like, why do these like hip hop artists all love Coldplay? Like they think that guy's good. That guy's awful. Chris Martin. But then again, a guy like Trembling Eagle would tell you that Jay-Z is that him and all the others they're the Coldplay of hip hop. But he would be wrong, of course. Oh. FMU, you're on the air.
Hello. Am I on the air, or are you talking to somebody else?
No, you're on the air.
I am calling from Maine, Tom. This is Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Just figured I'd let you know that Maine is doing the right thing.
Is Maine now completely locked in? Because Maine goes district. How does Maine work? Maine is not a solid, straight up win when you with Maine.
That's right. It's split according to the two districts, and in fact, my county is still on the CNN map, red. But I'm pretty sure that it will end up blue.
MSNBC, NBC's map has Maine straight up blue. All four of the votes going to Obama.
I fully expect that. Lubeck, strangely enough, hasn't reported in yet to CNN, I guess.
Now, that is where you live? Is that a kind of a liberal enclave within the district you're in?
I think so. Yeah, I mean it has been in prior elections. I mean it's a lot of loonies end up here. I being an example, but a lot of the fishermen are Democrats. So it's pretty reliable.
Now, what has been the most stressful part of this election for you? I know I saw you had posted over on the Friends of Tom message board that you were kind of feeling the heat.
My problem has been that I have allowed myself to have some hope.
Yes.
For the country. I mean, it's the first time in my life that I've actually had hope for the country.
Mm-hmm.
I feel sort of, I'm going to get yelled at by those people who got mad at Michelle Obama for saying that for the first time, she was proud to be an American. And, I don't let myself have hope. I don't like to be disappointed. And so, I'm leery of it. And, my sister had to go to bed because she just was being too anxious at 7:30.
Really?
Yeah. She gets up normally at about 1 in the morning, so, that's about the right time to check. But
so she'll wake up to a pleasant surprise.
Yes, and I probably will be calling her to let her know she's prepared to receive that call. But it's, and I had to be very careful. I went out today, and I had to be very careful not to talk to anyone, just in case anyone said anything that got me depressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I was in this kind of weird state today where I was just holding to a normal day. I didn't want anything to go out of the ordinary today. I was weirdly superstitious, which I am not.
I know, me too. I ended up watching a repeat of, the first or second series of Top Chef, because that was something, I just decided to get involved in that race.
Yes, just things like that. You were, I hear you loud and clear. But you know what?
You think that maybe we can have some hope?
It's going to happen.
It would be a remarkable thing. I mean, to think that the rest of the world, all those people who are talking about, silly Joe Biden talking about, there's going to be some big test. I think the rest of the world, I think terrorists are going to sit back and say, hey, let's give this guy a chance.
It's awesome.
It really is. It really is.
I think, yeah. You know what? Did you ever think that you were going to see this country take a step forward? Actually, letting someone of a color actually into a position of power?
Oh, good Lord. No. And ever since 1980, when Reagan was elected in 1980, I watched those returns, and I was devastated when he won. And ever since then, especially, I've just been grim about it all. No, this is, I mean, it's going to be a really strange thing. How do you deal with being hopeful? I don't know if I can handle it, Tom.
You can handle it. You will. Look, if these Red Sox fans learned how to win, they learned how to accept the fact that the Red Sox actually won. That I thought that people in Massachusetts weren't going to know what to do. I thought they were going to be jumping out of windows because they didn't know what to do with actual success.
Oh, I know. I thought they would have nothing to get up for.
Yeah.
The next day, they wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I know. I was worried too, and instead, I mean, they turned into jerks.
Yeah. Exactly. They got very accustomed very quickly.
Oh yeah.
To the idea of being winners.
Let's hope that doesn't happen to us.
You know what? It won't, because we are perennial second guessers and overthinkers.
Yes. Anyone who thought that Obama supporters were going to become complacent and just take it for granted that he was going to win, it was just no.
Yeah.
I think that I was watching MSNBC earlier, and Rachel Maddow was looking so just worried.
Yeah. Oh no! Look. She was at that Air America thing I was at 4 years ago because she was on the station at that point. I watched all those people just suffer through having to read these horrifying things when it's all of a sudden they're watching states just kind of sink away, slip away, and they thought they had it in the bag. It was something else to see that, and now. So everybody's been beaten into that role of just assuming that it's going to go bad.
Yep.
And assuming that it can't work out. And you just assume that everybody was going to, secretly just vote against Obama. Like when they got in. I had some perverse nightmare that literally he was going to get 50 votes for all of America. There was going to be some insane thing where it'd be just like, oh, wait, everybody's a creepy racist. Here, I forgot. And then it's like, no.
No, one of the things I was doing, I was walking around. I'm not a prayer, but I was walking around. Young people. All of them were saying, oh, those young folk.
Mm-hmm.
They always say they're gonna vote a certain way, and then they don't show up at the polls because they're all too busy, getting high or fornicating or something.
Yes.
But I was sitting there just, come on. I'm flabbergasted. I dare I say it, I think that I might actually, if it works out, I might actually be happy for a moment.
You will.
I will. A
Sarah,
rare condition indeed.
You enjoy this, Sarah.
I will. I plan to savor it.
Thank you. You have a great night.
You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Sorry. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, it's Sarum in New Brunswick.
Who?
It's Sarum in New Brunswick.
Sarum in New Brunswick.
How are you tonight?
Putative quality caller. How are you?
I'm in good spirits.
Are people partying in New Brunswick?
I think people are more glued to their television. I think they're going to be partying in probably an hour or so.
They're not going to turn the grease trucks over, are they?
Hopefully not. No, those guys have something in common with Obama, so those guys are rooting for him too, I think.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, no, those guys, they all like him.
Those guys have something in common with Obama.
Yeah, well, they have, like a simple, like the name Barack, for instance.
No, I want to hear you explain this. I'm not letting you off the hook on this one.
Nobody brought it up the entire election. Barack is the name of the horse that Muhammad rode to smash the rock in the dome.
All right, you're troubling me. I don't want to hear this tonight. This guy with his crypto. Yeah, those guys in the trunk. Yeah, they got something to celebrate too. They got a lot in common with him. Yeah, because I remember one of my favorite places to eat when I was in Chicago was at Barack Obama's sandwich truck. You racist. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom. It's Brian in Orlando.
Brian in Orlando, Florida,
Correct.
looking to do the right thing. What do you think?
I don't know. They're not working too well with that gay marriage ban.
In Florida?
Yeah, we have, Proposition 8 in California.
Mm-hmm.
We have something that's basically the same. Not looking too well.
Yeah. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, let's keep our fingers crossed. This might happen.
It's going to happen.
You think it's going to happen?
It's going to happen, Tom.
I can't say it yet. I can't.
Say it. Say it, Tom.
You say it. Heave-ho. They tell me what to say. So they had all this free stuff that you could get today, like like Starbucks. You could get a free cup of coffee. And I was so trapped in this ritual. I was saying to myself, please, Lord. The last thing I wanted was to go to Starbucks and have this line out the door of all this driftwood trying to get their free coffee. And it was nuts, by the way. The coffee was like a free, tall, regular cup of coffee. Which is if you know anything about Starbucks, that's one of the most disgusting things. There's a reason why. The secret to Starbucks is when you go there and they have that, it's kind of like the Phantom of the Opera's organ pipes filled with, it's like the thing of all the different syrups against the wall. It's like they're like organ pipes in the Phantom of the Opera going off the wall. That's the only thing that makes that stuff palatable. Is them putting a couple hits from those things in there. You can't drink that stuff straight. It's a nasty, bitter coffee. But thankfully, I thought it was going to be a zoo. People lined up trying to get their free coffee. Thank goodness it wasn't. I was able to get in there and get my drink before the show, so that way I could be ready to do what I got to do here. Got to be ready. Kid's got to do what he's got to do. Kid Jersey. Holding it down. FMU, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom, it's Sam again.
How are you tonight, Sarum?
I want to apologize. Maybe I made a bit of an overstatement.
Yeah, I think you might have.
Well, Barack Obama does give the guys working at the grease trucks hope that their children one day too could be president. Of America.
See, now you're trying to be like, everybody's got hope that they can be president too. That's not what you said before.
I don't have hope to be president. I could. You kidding me? I've already done enough things that would totally negate my candidacy.
Yeah, your candidate. Yeah. I don't worry. None of us are disillusioned now that you're making it clear that you will not be seeking higher office.
Philly boy, though. I mean, Mayor of Newbridge.
Philly boy Roy just showed that it's possible. You're right. And literally, if Philly boy Roy can win, anybody can win.
Yeah.
Anybody can.
I'm more shocked right now because Philly boy. I was watching the results every day. He was getting a lot of votes, so I was kind of expecting something. But the Lil Wayne playing guitar. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
He had a band.
Yes, he had a band.
What was what kind of music were they playing?
It was like a rock band.
They were rocking.
They were playing rock versions of his songs. Yes.
That's despicable.
Despicable.
That Lil Wayne would, that you could spend all this money to go see Lil Wayne, and that's what he would offer you.
Don't worry, I was there to see Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I didn't spend a nickel for Lil Wayne.
I really am puzzled, like you said, about with this Coldplay thing, why they all love Coldplay.
Yeah, why they all love him? You racist. On this night of all nights, They. You ghoul. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom. It's Matthew from Greenpoint.
Matthew from Greenpoint, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well.
You excited about the election?
You betcha. I went to my polling place at 6 in the morning.
You betcha. What are you, Sarah Palin?
My golly.
She's going to be gone soon. How's that feel?
What?
She's going to be gone. Put her on the scrap heap next to John Wayne Bobbitt and all these other colorful characters who kind of came through. They kind of cycle through America. The kid who caught the Jeffrey Mayer, who caught the home run ball, the Yankee game.
What do you think of Palin 2012?
That was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. She's going to be doing a judge program like a Jeannie Pirro. You see that Judge Jeannie Pirro? Did you see that? Remember her running for against Hillary Clinton, where she's like, Hillary Clinton's a carpetbagger. She's not real. And then meanwhile, 3 years later, this Jeannie Pirro's hosting a judge program. Wow, good to see you really made a hardline commitment to serving the public.
I could see her doing a talk show, not unlike Ricky Lake.
Where do you think these people end up? Now, let's the where are they nows for this election.
Joe the plumber opens his plumbing business, and it fails within 4 months.
So he finally gets to open his plumbing business.
Right, and he just runs it right into the ground.
You think so?
John McClane goes back to...
John McClane? So it goes back to Die Hard?
McCain. I'm sorry, I have a little...
FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, who's this?
This is Lori. I was laughing at the McLean thing.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I started out like you, very nervous, and now I'm like shouting and clapping my hands in glee, and I'm just happy. I have a question though.
Yes.
If North Carolina is very close right now, are you gonna play anything off of Merge Records if it goes red?
No. Nope. Not for 4 years.
No Big Dipper?
Nope.
Oh, dear. Well, even though Obama's winning.
Nope.
And is going to win.
Nope.
Aw. Well, Florida's still leaning Obama by a small margin, but I'm happy to say my county is definitely leaning Obama by a wider margin.
Because with 80% reporting, it's 51-48.
Yeah, and it looks like it's definitely going to go blue finally.
And then when Florida goes, that's 27 right there. That way,
right, and then it's just like insurmountable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, this guy needed he needed
a miracle.
A miracle. That's the perfect way to put it.
It's not going to happen.
No.
I'm so well. I am sad though, like that other caller said about Proposition 2. I mean, it's the most ridiculous thing. Gay marriage is already illegal in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have to have this homophobic, redundant thing on our ballot if it's already illegal in Florida? It makes no sense. I mean, it's just awful.
Well, was that put on there as a way to try to just...
I did try to, I guess, diminish California.
Uh-huh.
And, I guess Massachusetts, too.
But also as a way to just get people to come out and vote?
You mean closed-minded bigots?
Yes.
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, there were like a handful of other states that had it on their ballot, too, and I just don't get it.
Virginia.
But
Virginia's
let's keep it positive. Let's keep it posy.
Yes.
Obama.
Virginia with 50, Virginia, it's at 50 to 49 with 91% of the precincts reported.
I know. And Florida also 51-49 with 80. Well, let me refresh.
80% reporting.
Yeah, 80%. That's what it looks like.
So what are you drinking tonight, Lori? You said you were drinking.
Oh, wine.
Keeping you company?
Yeah.
Best friend?
No. I'm a special occasion drinker.
It's just you and me tonight. You and
Am
me.
I slurring my words?
A little bit. A little bit.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, who's this?
This is Brian.
I'm
in Columbus, Ohio.
That's right. Great Plains now. They get played all the time. Thomas Jefferson Slave Apartments.
I am glad to hear that all of my favorite
Sprawl.
rock acts will continue to be played.
Perubu. Devo. Everybody's home free now in Ohio.
James Gang.
James Gang. Everybody.
Nice.
Florida better come through, get Tom Petty. Otherwise I'll smash my Tom Petty records.
On the air.
On the air, I will smash my Tom Petty records.
Leonard Skinner. That's yeah.
Yes. So what's going on with you, Brian?
I'm just glad to be on the right side for once.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting since we embarrassed the country the last couple times.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice that I can walk around without hiding my head.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You take a little pride in yourself and others. As a community, you can look at each other and go, you know what? We're all right. Maybe this place isn't a walking turlet.
Maybe. I'm not sure I'd go that far, but.
Thank you, Brian.
Sure.
Have a good night.
You too.
FMU, you're on the air.
Hello, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing all right. Who's this?
Paul from Indiana.
Paul from Indiana.
Yeah.
You're hanging in there, buddy.
Oh yeah, we got 90% reporting, and it's like 0.3% spread there.
Indiana, by the way, will not be subjected to any ban because Indiana is a brave fight these people are putting up.
I tell you, it's phenomenal for a Republican to get less than 50% of the vote at this point.
Yeah.
It's like a 14% change.
Yeah. So wait till you see right now it's 51-48 in terms of Obama versus McCain. Wait till these California numbers start pouring in.
And most Democratic counties like Lake County, Monroe, they haven't reported in all yet.
You're talking about in Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. Like Lake County, they only reported 3/4 of their votes. And Lake County always waits to the bitter end in this state. They'll wait till midnight before they release it, like 5%. Because they always like having that point of pride if it is close to be the last county, last precinct.
I mean, there's 5,000 votes in Indiana right now separating. It's there's 5,000 votes separating McCain and Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Indiana could swing?
Yeah, I think they can.
You think there could be a squeaker with Indiana?
I'll give you an example. He won by a squeaker, but there's a county called Stark County in Indiana, and Obama won that. And let me try to describe Stark County. Like, try to imagine a place in New Jersey, okay, where if they dropped the people from Deliverance who played the banjos, they'd fit right in.
Yeah.
That's Stark County. And if Obama can win in Stark County,
yeah,
I think he could carry the state.
All right. I love it.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's hang in there, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Okay, thanks.
201-209-9368. I'm not going to do the Kevin Smith thing tonight. What are you moaning about? Mike's like, Yeah, maybe something else going on tonight, Mike. Yeah. Something else took my, kind of derailed us from doing a normal show tonight. FMU, you're on the air.
Hi, Tom. It's Julie from Cincinnati.
Yes. How are you, Julie?
Good. I just heard this other person from Ohio, and I'm still excited because Ohio's still winning.
Ohio's done. Put it in the book. Put it in the books.
Yeah, it never happened that I can remember when I voted.
Put it in the books.
It's there. Anyway, it's Mike's birthday. You should do what he says. And besides, he lost.
Is that Yetta in the background?
Yeah, Yetta and Harvey.
Let's hear. Why don't you put Yetta and Harvey on the air?
Yetta, come. Yetta.
Celebrate. Yetta. Celebrate with your dogs.
Okay, now what?
Why? Get your dog to go bananas on the air. Get him to bark like a lunatic.
Yetta, squirrel. What's a squirrel? Who's that? Yetta, who's that? Do you like that?
Keep going.
Squirrel. Where's the squirrel?
Now get Harvey. Get Harvey in the mix. Where's Harvey? Where's Harvey?
Harvey he's smarter, I think. He'll only howl if there's somebody walking by.
Walk by.
What? All right. Harvey, who's that? Harvey, who's that? I'm sorry, Yetta's the dumb one.
I like Yetta.
I do too. She's special.
Julie from Cincinnati.
I'm blue.
This is what I say to you, Julie.
Can I ever call back?
You know what I'm doing right now?
Nope.
Get ready for this.
You hoeing me or gomping me?
No.
Oh, I'm ready.
No. You call whenever you want. There's no ban on you.
You know what? I like your show best of all shows ever.
Good. Well, thank you for that. But you call whenever you want. The door's wide open. You know why?
Why?
Because what's the difference between 2004 and 2008? Julie from Cincinnati is the difference.
Probably not, but Ohio.
You're free, and thank you, Julie. You have a good night.
Oh, okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
I'm ready to do something crazy. I might let everybody out of the hate pit. Like open the doors to the hate pit. No, not that crazy. I might have to throw Joe the plumber in the hate pit. What do you think, Mike? Throw Joe the plumber in the hate pit? Somebody just said that Fox has declared that Virginia goes to Obama. Is that true? Can we get some backup on that? What are they doing at Fox? Are they just trying to get this over with? Just declaring stuff? They could just go home? Yeah, whatever. We'll gear up. We're gearing up for 2010. Let's see. I like how they have a headline on Fox News. It says, Obama wins Ohio, Pennsylvania, delivering damaging blow to McCain hopes for upset. You know, we can kind of say it's a little more than a damaging blow to his hopes for an upset at this point. How is the show upstairs, Evan?
I've been down here the whole time, actually.
You
I've
have?
been listening alternately.
Was it fun?
They're going all out. They're cursing up a blue streak up there.
So we do a family program up here.
Exactly.
Family show. Is this true, Omar? Omar is saying McCain is conceding in the next 10 minutes.
Really? That is true about Fox, by the way.
Fox declared Virginia to McCain?
They're the only ones
to
so far.
Obama? What did you get Mike for his birthday? Anything?
A new president.
A new he doesn't want that. He voted for McCain. Mike actually voted for Bob Barr. Like I told you, he voted 6 times today. 3 times for Obama, 3 times for McCain, and then he wrote in Bob Barr, but he wrote him on the men's room wall. Speaking of Bob Barr, I have one thing in common with Mr. Barr, that we were both duped by Borat in his motion picture a couple years ago. And an exciting thing, I am going to be appearing. There's a Blu-ray edition of Borat coming out in 2 weeks. I was not on camera, really, except for one small moment you can catch me. I drove an RV with a bunch of my younger frat brothers. We were driving around the country, and we picked this guy up who apparently was a character, like somebody doing a persona of a foreign dude. Borat. So we So basically, there's going to be a bonus feature on this Borat Blu-ray thing called Burned by Borat, The Victims Speak Up. And I'm on it. The car dealer is on it. The women's lib women are on it. And Bob Barr would not appear on camera, but there's audio of him. He will be appearing on it. Burned by Borat. The Victims Speak Up. Come on, give me Virginia before my show's over. Give me Virginia. 201-209-9368. Where do I go tonight, Mike? Where do I go? I got a party. Jersey City style. The what? The Sandbar? What's that? I'm not going to a disco. Where does one go in Jersey City when one wants a good time? You know where I should go? Maybe we'll go to the Iron Monkey. Nah. I don't know. What's up? Is he really going to concede? Let's see. Virginia? Just got word from my young friend Jake. My little buddy. Give me Virginia. Whoops. Hey, Evan, you had track 1 on that CD? Oh, okay, I'm not saying that on the air. The lamppost. Everybody's going to the lamppost. Except me. I'm going somewhere different. Can't hang out with the listeners. Unless they have a separate booth for me, like a private roped-off booth. I accidentally hit opened your drawer there.
Oh, yes, one.
One? So what's going on with Virginia here, Evan?
I think Virginia's going to go for Obama. CNN, Mike said, just turned Virginia blue.
Let me check. Make sure that's true. Mike has been known to lie.
But I think we're going to be poised for some big announcements very soon into my show.
It's sick. I'm going to get scooped by this guy.
Oh, yeah, it's a fluke of the show schedule. If your show is on until 11:10, you might be able to be on for the... but, you're welcome to hang around.
There is an update. They have Barack Obama with 220 on CNN. And McCain with 135. And it says here, breaking news.
Yes.
McCain aides are pessimistic.
Well, yeah. I mean...
There's a picture that looks like Matt Drudge. Some guy with a Matt Drudge hat.
So they have Obama at 220 currently?
They have Obama at 220.
So California has 55 electoral votes.
Oh, yeah.
And California is going for Obama. There's not really any question about that.
No.
And that's 275.
No. Oh, no.
Game over.
You know what that means? You did it in your show! Hold on. Let me take this final call. Then we hand it over to Evan Funk Davies, who will take you the rest of the way on this very exciting night.
Get rid of the horde from downstairs is going to come running down so they can celebrate.
They are?
Over here, yeah.
Not on my show, they're not.
Well, on my show. That's why I'm saying just be prepared.
I'll throw them all out of here.
They're going to be held out behind the velvet rope until
I'm serious. Listen to me. These DJs from the rest of the station, I'll throw all you off the fire escape. You come in on my show. Evan's shows you do that. He runs that kind of second stringer type show.
Barnyard.
Yeah, Barnyard Radio. FMU, you're on the air.
Tom.
Yes.
Hey, this is Tom.
Yes.
Petruski. Yeah.
Well,
I'm watching CNN and I'm listening to you at the same time.
What's that like?
It's bizarre because you're commentating while I'm watching it.
That's generally what it would work like if I was providing the sound and they provided the picture.
You called Virginia around the same time that CNN called it.
Because that makes me an expert, right?
If that, yes, it's psychic in your own mind.
Apparently CNN has just called the election.
That's what happened. You did it. And I think you had something to do with Virginia pulling it out for Obama.
You think so?
I think so, and that's what we all wanted.
The fact that I shamed the people.
You didn't shame. What?
It's over! Now we play the song we have not played in months on the best show, and I turn it over to Evan Funk Davies. Hatch is coming in here with his little. Is that one of those new TVs I see? Oh, he's got a. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, put that. Just ignore Mike, seriously. It's his birthday, so just laugh a little bit. That's right. Good guys win. WFMU East Orange, WXHD, Mount Hope Worldwide and the World Wide Web. What's that? Well, I'm doing. WFMU East Orange, WXHD, Mount Hope Worldwide and the World Wide Web at WFMU.org. Good guys win. I'm going over to the lamppost.